Hey everybody, welcome back. This is TOS and you're watching Hello Good Game, where we continuously break down Magic the Gathering arena content. And today we are looking at an original deck I just whipped up in rebuttal, I suppose, to a recent comment that didn't like that I was using M20 on the old War of the Spark deck, even though it is M20 season now. Oof. However, I do love the comment, even though it was maybe mishearted. Moving on though. Any engagement is good, I'll add that. That's why I do love it. This deck is called the Enchanter, and we have 4 Gods Willing, which target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn and scry 1. This is amazing, so this makes your creatures unblockable as well. Shaper's Sanctuary for 1. Whenever a creature you control becomes target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. Starfield Mystic enchantments spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on Starfield Mystic. Pacifism, enchanted creature can't attack or block. Season of Growth. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card. Reclamation Sage for 3. This is a 2/1 creature. When he enters the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. Knight of Autumn. This costs 3 as well, a 2/1. And when he enters the battlefield, you choose 1, put 2 counters on it, destroy target artifact or enchantment, or gain 4 life. Satyr Enchanter for 3. When you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. Prison Realm times 4, so when it enters the battlefield, you may exile target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls until Prison Realm leaves the battlefield, and scry 1 as well. Rule of Law. Each player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn. Shifting Ceratops for 4. This spell can't be countered, protection from blue, and you can pay 1 and give it reach, trample, or haste until end of turn. Ixalan's Binding. When it enters the battlefield, exile non-land target permanent opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield, and your opponent can't cast spells with the same name as the exiled card. We also have 2 Leylines of Sanctity. If it's in your opening hand, you begin the game with it in the battlefield, and you have hexproof for this leyline. And 2 Trostanti Discordance. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 White Soldier creature tokens with lifelink, which are obviously then 2/2s. And at the beginning of your end step, each player gains control of all creatures they own. We have a couple lands. We only had one of the Sunpetal Groves, so you could put 4 in there if you had them, but we did have 4 of the Temple Gardens, thankfully. This is the Enchanter. It's mostly based around having Satyr Enchanter out and Starfield Mystic out. We are just enchanting everything. All our removals are enchants, so every time we cast Prison Realm, we're going to draw a card, and it's probably going to be something else that is no buenos for our opponents. Not a lot of creatures in the deck, so we could lose out that way. But so far, it's worked really, really good. And yeah, let's see if we can't mimic that. I'm going to open up and play this season. Maybe I'll actually switch over to ranked. I think I've not done much ranked, but as far as the season goes, I'm going to be really focused on the Mythic. So at the start of each rank, like obviously when I hit Diamond 4, I can do a whole bunch of videos without tarnishing my rank so much. But just be prepared for that not all our videos will be ranked this season. I might even do it both ways like this, where I start in play, test the deck, make sure it works, and then move into rank. So if you've not done so yet, it would be great if you could subscribe to the channel. It's an amazing way to support me for free. All subscribers are also entered in to win 500,000 in gems, so check that video out on the channel if you've not yet seen it. A little incentive just to subscribe, so I'm not only telling you to subscribe, I'm actually rewarding those who listen. We're seeing a Dire Fleet Poisoner enter the battlefield. And he could have a lot of burn. We could go to 4 next turn. 5 still won't work. We're going to open up with our Enchanter and then hopefully get a little bit of draw next turn. It's probably not a high priority card. People don't see it a lot. I don't imagine it'll get killed. He's probably going to play something with Raid instead. No. So we're going to keep our Prison Realm for Planeswalker potentially, and we'll use our Pacifism first. And I'm drawing a card. Knight of Autumn is not bad. It's more removal for us. And we actually get a free attack now. Flash Death Touch, very nice. So he quickly dealt with my first Enchanter. We have access to 5. We'll play our Discordant just to widen the field. Woof. We see the Raise Boar enter play, which we immediately have to deal with, unfortunately. So maybe we should have played our Enchanter and we would have got a draw here. That would have been nice. I'll keep that, I don't mind. So actually our Pacifism would have worked best. Right? Because then he would have stayed on the battlefield and not been exiled. So take note of that. I sure know I did. Seeing a secondary boar here. Quite aggressive. We can play our Enchanter into our Season of Growth. No attacks. We can triple block the boar if needed. Plenty of life. I think we're just going to let him hit us. We see Vraska's Contempt on our Discordant. Oh my god. Good game. That's disgusting. Nice combo. The Boar God with your Ronas in the back pocket. It's almost too good. Absolutely brutal. We can't let it attack again. We have to re-exile. So our back's way against the wall here. We need another Pacify. Maybe this is a sign to us. A sign for us, I guess, to up the Pacifies in the deck, probably. We can scry all our lands to the bottom here. Shaper's Sanctuary is not going to get us anything. We need to Pacify. No attacks. We are thick with defenders, but it's still a good game. Oh, he doubles down? No way. What do you got in there? Ha! Wow. That's aggressive, you guys. So don't play in normal play because you're playing against this crazy jank situation. That's aggressive. We'll just let this play out, I guess. He's just going to draw cards. Good game. He is menace as well. So that's the deck. I guess now we can make a quick adjustment. We've really liked the Pacify. That is an enchantment as well. So we're going to take those. We love this. And we'll have to drop 2 other cards. Maybe we do the Shaper goes, right? Land has been good, I think. Rule of Law is great against the spellcasters, but it's more of a sideboard card, I feel like. So we'll drop down to 1. Obviously, having a Pacifism is better than having your opponent cast only 1 spell per turn. Which isn't bad, I suppose, actually, because that includes creatures. But most decks are ramping into like bigger and bigger creatures. They're not playing multiples. That would work good against a white deck, potentially, for sure. So we're keeping this because we opened the game with our Leyline. Taking our time here. Really taking our time here. We accidentally went into another play mode. We wanted to go into rank. So you can watch us waste our time here. Oh, we see the mulligan happen. We have Pacifism, which is what we wanted, and we have our Enchanter, which is what we need for that draw. Without the draw, this deck kind of fizzles out pretty quickly. It does hold on due to all the removal, but all right. We're opening with our Forest. We can play our Sunpetal Grove afterwards. Seeing Llanowar Elf. So we could, with Pacifism, it's a little bit of a bummer because he could still activate his abilities and he could still tap himself. So it's not a solve all, but it will shut down the God Eternals. Druid of the Cowl. We're seeing a nasty Nisa ramp. We can play in with our Enchanter now. He has 5 mana available. Interesting. Not a card you'd normally see in this deck, I don't think. But then again, we are still in play. And a main phase Titanic Growth on his tapped creature. Very cool, bro. That is good stuff. So we will pacify his Centaur and draw. And I guess get a free attack in. We drew another Enchanter, which is great. We'll take the damage here. That's okay. Play our secondary Enchanter. We could even play our Mystic because there's nothing going on the field right now. And the Pacify doesn't really do so much for us. We could have had those cards on play at the start of next turn, but why not have the extra mana with the Starfield Mystic out already, and then that makes the Pacifism cheaper. Oh, woof. He is just going to be chizapped when I do this zap. Drawing a card for this and getting the scry as well. Nope, no scry, never mind, that's Prison Realm. That is that. We can play our secondary Mystic. We're in for 6 this time. Ending our turn. Still available to tap for mana. Ooh, Galta. Nice. Because this isn't 8/10, I suppose. He gets no damage in. So we're going to exile his Galta, obviously. We'll do this first because we get to draw a card. 2 cards, in fact. With that, we should win the game. Both of our Discordants. Taking out his Galta. God willing, could go to the bottom. It's not an enchantment. And we have one in the pocket. He's pretty chapped. He might have just left. Now playing our Discordant. Grabbing a couple more of our lovely creatures. So we've seen a fairly accurate execution of how I'd like the deck to go. Obviously, you just lock down the battlefield, what's necessary at least. You get the extra draw, you're getting the scries, and you just wait it out, lock them down, and hammer it in. We've been able to attack almost every turn here. I mean, our opponent definitely made a couple huge mistakes. But who doesn't? Seeing him somehow pull off the win here. I'm not sure how, but he thinks he can. I guess it's a good time to remind everybody about the gem giveaway. We're giving away 500,000 gems. Yeah, I said that right. 500,000 gems to our subscribers. So subscribe for your chance to win, right? Nothing to lose, and it's a great way to support me and my channel and its growth. And maybe your card collection's growth too, right? I guess we can just finish him off here. He may have left. His deck looks so goddamn thick. 47, 41. That could be right. I've drawn a lot of cards. We're coming over for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage at GG's. More than enough. Boom, boom, boom. Salvager of Ruin. Yeah, so now we're going to jump in to actual ranked. Play our Enchanter. And yeah, so this deck was made on the premise or the assumption that we were going to see a lot more enchantments in play. I think the enchantments are getting better and better because people are not playing them a lot. The Esper decks are using the enchant removes, which is super annoying. We're keeping this because we have our Leyline, giving us hexproof, which is great. This could get risky biscuits, though. It's self-mill, it looks like. We do have a Reclamation Sage to kill anything that he may play. Starting out with our own enchantments. Two-Mountain Lich. This is a new card. Death Touch and Lifelink, a 1/3. We're going to pass. It's a rough start for sure. Taking a couple extra damage. Drawing and discarding. Massacre Girl is now gone. Another self-mill. We will grab some life here, I feel like, maybe. Or perhaps he doesn't have removals and we can plop down some counters. I do like locking down his one spell a turn as well. That could be good to get out here. Seems to be pretty creature heavy though. Very nice. What's he got in there for creatures? Massacre Girl, I guess? Oh my goodness. Agent of Treachery. I didn't see that in there. So we're going to pop down God's Willing. And we're giving it protection from blue. Drawing a card. And keeping our Mystic. Seems strange. Why would he attack? So we throw our Mystic down. Scrying the land away. Placing our Rule of Law. And we'll see no attacks yet. We'll see where this ends up. Again, just playing everything from his graveyard. Very nice. Quite aggressive. We are definitely getting beat down here. Playing our Discordant. Getting rid of all of our land. It's always land, it seems. We don't need the Mystic either. We're looking for Pacify and Exile. No attacks. Oh, just till the next turn. And our Discordant is actually what saved us there. So that's quite fun. We will go ahead and get rid of his Lich. Trying to force a double block here, maybe. Oh, we do in the wrong way. That's not what we wanted. All right. So our Tronsti Discordant has absolutely shut down his Agent of Treachery, which we appreciate very much so. We now see Jace again, so he's really going for that self-mill. Gets a quasi-duplicate. Unable to play it, though. So we're locking down his agent. Oh, our draw is gone. Enters tapped. We'll just kill Jace this turn. Playing with his Putty Tat. It hisses at us, eh? That's aggressive. He's checking out all our enchantments. They're pretty cool, I know. Potentially locking in our first ranked win. Gaining some life here, which is great. We are completely tapped, though. He could quasi-duplicate, but it's each player. So that wouldn't work. His quasi-duplicate on his agent is worthless. I'm not sure why he would do that. So we get all creatures back, but it's not all enchantments, so I'll go ahead and destroy my own enchantment now. We're getting a little aggressive with him. He has 3 available. He could kill one of my lifelink individuals, but we're still getting in for 3, which is the important part. Still getting self-mill in quite efficiently. Nice. So he can re-agent us. Takes our Leyline of Sanity. Pretty cool. I guess we will Prison Realm just for the Scry, basically. And it's another Prison Realm. Of course we'll keep that. All attacking again. Hitting this time for 9 damage, I believe. Woohoo! And with that, we should be able to win the game. He's a huge hand. 2 instants or sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. He's fully tapped, though. So that's great. He does have the blockers, though. Well, actually, no, he doesn't. It's a good game. Reminder, subscribe to the channel. 500,000 in free gems. Get that shit. You also get to see cool new original decks like this for the most part, especially at the start of the season. A little lacking in wild cards. We kind of blew those all in War of the Spark. But we'll get some goodness going here soon. We have a couple cool sales meetings coming up this month. So hopefully those goes well. And yeah, we'll spaz out and buy a bunch of boxes again. More wins. Nothing but wins here. Except that first amazing loss, I think. Everybody and their mom seems to have this cat. We do have the Enchanter, which is nice. We could wait till 3 land to play it so we have protection on it. No buenos. We did take the life gain out of our deck. We thought it was too much. I've not seen this gentleman worked in anywhere until now. An extreme beatdown. Play our Reclamation Sage. Does nothing but block. This is a Goblin deck. Wow. This gentleman has gone so damn wide. We can't even do it if we wanted, you guys. Aggressive. Be aggressive. That didn't work out. Good gosh, goblins. You're tough. So we may need to incorporate some more lifelink, sort of life gain, sorry. There was the one green card, I think it was destroy target creature of flying, gain 6 life. That could be cool. We're gonna have to mulligan this away. We'll keep this and hopefully we draw some lands. We'll throw one of our mystics away. Da, 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 da. The wait time on some of these matches is redonkulous. Keeping 6, we're throwing away our Mystic. I do love these sleeves they have. These are amazing. Interesting. Here comes oh, search for Skonta, Greedy Guts. So this is fun. This is an enchantment. We can destroy the heck out of this. We're going to pop a version 1 on this deck, and I'm going to re-edit it because I feel like we could shut down the Esper deck too a little bit. I'm going to destroy his Skonta here. That's a lot of fun. We're going to get our Enchanter out first, just so we could potentially draw some cards. If he pulls any removal, I'm going to be sad. I took Fairy, which will obviously +1 to draw.
We need to move quickly.
We do to get the draw, even if it's blocked, it's not. And we get our land, which is great. All attacks in onto Fairy.
I'm getting too old for this. Keep up the pace.
I'm afraid I have just the trick for this.
These creatures are going bye-bye. Always a bummer. So with that, we will cast our Leyline. Obviously, he has something here for us. One, two to Fairy, one to Narset. Should have gone both to Teferi, apparently.
Contain your rage.
You know what? I'm
It's
not
pro
done.
play. Kai's Wrath's not really worth it now. Seems secondary Narset. Right? Shit.
Hone your prowess.
Dovin's Veto, it's great. Taking damage. He really wanted that 4 land. Enters tapped. Getting in on his Teferi. Very nice. Where was our God's Willing when we needed it? I guess we'll go with counters. We don't need any life.
No time for a break.
Keep an open mind.
I'm not sure this is going to work out for us. We need potentially more Planeswalker hate.
Sorry I'm late. This might be a bad idea.
Oh, he can cast a second spell. There goes Kai's Wrath, and he's fully tapped, except he's got Dovin's Veto available. Send our Discordant out. He Did get rid of his Kai's Wrath just now, at least one of them.
Let's skip to the good part. Here we go.
His third Vraska's Contempt. That's aggressive. Powering up even further. Getting rid of Little Teferi, I suppose. Another Kai's Wrath. Beautiful. It's just what I like to see.
Hurry!
Screw this deck, man. How can we break this deck? Guess we'll tempt him with our Rule of Law. Hopefully we can bind him. That's not a good Teferi move. Oh, but now he gets our Ixalan's Binding. Was a good Teferi move, I guess. Shit. Oh, it was a great Teferi move.
Let's slow the... Hold that thought. No time for a break.
We were able to give him a run for his money for the most part. It's just too much value with these Planeswalkers. I cannot keep up. Disgusting. I am disgusted by this. Oh my lord. Taking a quick look at the deck. So no enchantments that will deal with it, obviously. Nothing good to deal with Planeswalkers that we don't already have. Screw it. I guess we'll keep it. Hopefully we draw some land. There's some land. He plays tapped. We'll get our Mystic out. Probably going to see a shock here, to be honest. A lightning strike, even better. Put some tokens on him. Hopefully that was his only lightning in his hand. See, it's Fairy Time Raveler here. Should have gained life with it.
I know
Shoot.
my responsibility.
It's
I
fine.
have a plan.
We go up to 4. So we could use God's Willing here to protect ourselves, which is actually our ideal line of play.
Let's try this.
Seeing a Narset, which fucks our draw up big time.
This before action. I must train harder.
This is
Getting rid of both his planeswalkers here. We're probably going to see an enchantment destroy. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He would get his Narset back. We're seeing more Teferi. Excuse
right
me.
on schedule.
So we're going to protect this from white. Oh, that's good. Gain some life here. Kill his Teferi.
Now what?
Hopefully we lose all our creatures here, and then we can chuck in with our Shifting Ceratops, I'm going to call it. We'll go full curve on him. I guess he did just get rid of his Cleansing Nova on us. Took out 2 creatures. Taking the damage. He's got a big play here. He's got something else he wants to play for 4.
Right on schedule.
Taking my Prison Realm.
I've got time.
Interesting. Now he gets to draw with Narset as well.
Meditate and prepare.
Grabs a Lightning Bolt. Oh my gosh. A Casiminia. She actually slays me. She's very good. We're coming over with haste. He either keeps his Kazmania and loses the rest, or protects his Teferi, or his Narset. Choice is his. Protects his Teferi. Can you believe that?
Regardless,
I have learned much.
We're still showing signs of hope.
I've got it.
Oh, this is good. Throw down our Seasons of Growth. I guess he has a counter. Interesting. He's going to wish he had saved that. Because now we will take his Teferi. Another? Nice. We have 2 attackers on Teferi. And the rest going up top. Teferi will survive. The field is clear. And I have my Shifting Ceratops in play, which is a great card, I feel like. Oh, I don't feel like, I know. It's going to win us this match, most likely, as long as we don't see a field clear here.
anyone who stands
Alright, that's aggressive.
is getting sizzled. Early is the best way to destroy things.
Nice. Getting rid of his Teferi here. Cleric can go to the bottom.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
And we will kill his Chandra here.
Don't know what's next.
We have finally made it into a top deck battle. My goodness gracious. Oh, it's a land. Well, I've got a Pacifism. Play a creature, dum-dum. No, I'm just kidding. This guy played a great game.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
Not sure that works at all.
No, I am not.
He's just doubling his Teferi for a draw. I guess he gets 2 Teferi draws now if he wants. Hopefully he does that to my Discordant as well.
Oh, I've done.
He must have a counter spell. Into a big boy Teferi.
Sorry.
Counter spell still available.
We need to move quickly.
Grabbing big boy Teferi. Land goes to the bottom.
I suppose that's how it was meant to happen.
Let's see what he does next turn.
I've got time.
I do have to go soon, so he might just win due to my time restriction, if you can believe that.
Here we go. Keep up the pace.
He's just Teferi cycling me very aggressively.
I fight with a dragon's rage. Magnificent.
Pulling the land, which we don't need. Pacifying his dragon. For fun. Let's see. Absorb, which ruins our life. That's that. We'll let him finish on us.
I've got it.
We did hold out pretty well, I guess. As good as you can. Without an Elder Spell, I suppose.
Might demands power.
Getting hit pretty gosh dang hard. I think that calls for Settle the Wreckage, don't you? Fortunately, we have to take his Sarkon. Teferi can -3 it. This Teferi can -3 it. Just literally nothing we can do. Just hits me in the chin, that's great. Oh, nice. Finishing me off with the old burn spells, baby. Wow. If he could play another Sarkon, he'd win. That's GG. So if you guys enjoyed today's deck, leave me a comment, share the video out, and definitely subscribe for those free gems like I previously stated. We're going to do some more work on this deck, but I think there is some magic that lies in there somewhere. We're going to fish it out, and we're going to magnify it and amplify it. So until next time, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed watching. Take care now.